Good morning, Dialed fans, and welcome back to Andorra. It's race day here on the most challenging track of the year, and riders have been puzzling hard all week, but Jordi and his crew have dialed everyone in, and it's time to send it.
It does feel good. It definitely felt better, and yeah, I felt more like I could let go a bit in the holes, soak it up a bit. But obviously that's first run.
Yep.
It's quite cool as well. Mm-hmm. But now I think because I definitely bottom the shock out more, but it's definitely not soft.
No, it's not soft. It's not bottomed.
But I just would like it to just not I don't know, sit up a little bit higher.
Which?
The back.
The back. Okay.
But more I don't know if it's just packing up a little bit. But I also don't want it to push me forward too much.
Maybe. Yeah, I'd open it a click.
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because some of that deep stuff, it's just I'm going in a lot and not really coming back. And that might help. That'll help in the steep stuff, won't it? It'll just. Whether I should move my lever position or move my bars. Where I first noticed it was on that big motorway jump. As I take that, I'm oh fuck. But if anything, I would put them more down to bring my arms forward. But that's
because then
you're more like that.
Well, then you have to rely on all this, and your hand opens. So then your arm's always trying to go like this.
Yeah.
And you have to hold it even tighter. What you need to do is rock back so that you're on the palm.
Yeah.
Because then when you point it down,
not break.
You're like this instead of
going
over the front. Hey Jason, you can come in. Or if you just want to lurk in the back. Oh, okay.
See if you've got any tips.
What you're telling Rachel.
I came up with this. You also have to remember, this isn't how you're riding. The bike's like this.
But I just feel like a crab. Like this.
Yeah, and if you lower your levers,
so
you get even more like that. Yeah.
If anything,
just a bit. Because then you point it down, you can brace on your palm.
Because I feel like I'm trying to go like that with my elbows, but the fucking brake levers are in the way. So I just death grip.
Then, we're starting to dribble a bunch, but if you move them in, it rotates your hands and that brings your elbows up.
We've had this conversation about 100 times over the years. It's so funny. And then I just go back to all these weird settings, and then over the year Jordi try this, try this, try this, and I'm like, oh yeah, same as last year. Oh yeah.
Do you ever set it and forget it?
No. I do sometimes in the winter at home when it's super muddy, rain, snow, and it doesn't matter what you're riding. But never. I don't know, I think because you're always looking for answers and questions, and you're always looking for everything, and the bike's so much on it, and I wish I could just forget, but you're always looking for time, and I'd rather blame the whole entire machine and the setup than my physical condition. Yeah, I'll try that actually.
Any more changes to the suspension today?
Yeah, just drop the forks through a little bit more. So there's, I guess the bar height and the ride height will be a little bit higher, and then drop the pressure a little bit. Because I think I was trying to get the ride height correct with the pressure, so it felt good, but it was too stiff, I couldn't hold on to it. So now I'm trying to use the actual, geometry to get that right, and then have it more supple, a bit softer, and it's much, you can let off a bit, it's softer, the holes aren't, before yesterday in qualifying, the holes were coming into my body and just wrecking my arms. So I think it's, but it's so hard to know what's going to happen for the race because you're going a lot faster, so it's a bit of guesswork.
How many more practice runs are you going to do?
Just one more, so I dropped the forks through 3 mil this morning. It's very finely tuned, and then one more practice run today, and then a pint of concrete and crack on.
So everybody's kind of showing up, they get
1 or 2 practice runs to do final dial in and setup, and then we got racing this afternoon. Fingers crossed.
How's the bike feeling, Greg?
I just I didn't feel like it was holding me up enough in the front. So I wasn't able to attack yesterday. Need to attack a lot today. What are you gonna go? 99 or 98?
99.2.
Let's do that. 99.
Hear that?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That's your 2, my 3.
You think that's not? That's alright.
Yeah. I think that's good. If you really need to, you could open high 1, but not low. Because it's going to warm up. It's cold.
Yeah.
As will the shock as well. Because right now the shock's a little dead at the top for sure. As soon as you.
Yeah, because mine was more holding up in the fork. Like I'm just way on that steep stuff. I'm so deep. I'm like over the front.
Yeah, but like if you watch the recovery's all good. Like when weight's off it's coming right back.
Well, I just thought if I took off one low,
it's not going to push it back up though. As long as you're on it, it's going to stay. And if you watch, as soon as you unweight, the fork's tracking. It's only when you're over the front.
I'm hearing you. I'm listening.
You're hearing me, but are you listening?
Yeah. And what's this going to do with cornering? Because it's going to be hard cornering anyway. Just be a bit more aggressive. Because we've added there too.
Yeah. It's just going to be a little bit trickier to get weight on the front, on the flatter stuff. Just put that big head a little bit closer to the front with that helmet.
Slower, but like there's lots of falls, and I feel like towards the end I'm just like fighting the bike.
How many runs now?
I got 1 in the morning and 1 now.
Okay.
So now it's like, I don't know, it's because there's like, you know, the dust starts to get into it and it gets a little bit rougher.
I don't think it's dust.
Like it's not as much pressure I recommend, but it still feels harsh, you know, like.
Well, that can also make it feel harsh because you ride too low in the travel, and then you hit the progression instead of.
Like back in the steeps, like it feels better again, but it's like, you know, when you like do a jump, and like you feel when you it's good though. When you land, it's just like it doesn't move as much. It's just like, and if like you said, you have good support, but I feel like it's almost like a little bit too crazy. But then I feel it in my hands real hard, you know. Like I feel like it's just like. I think for the conditions now, having maybe a little bit of like a little bit more smoothness would maybe be better.
Okay.
So maybe not there for sure. The fork doesn't make me have arm pump.
Okay.
It just
a
makes
bit
me like having to brace more for stuff, and like feel like my whole body is like, you know.
Yeah.
And I did my last practice run. Track is really blown out, and the sun comes and shines on the track now, so it makes it harder to see for me. So I just did the last one in that slot that we have to have like the most like similar condition to my race run, and yeah, like my bike feels really good, but as the track is changing, we try to make like small adjustments to make it a little bit smoother, because yeah, the track is getting real harsh now. So yeah.
And what kind of adjustments has Jordi got in store?
Well, I mean, I fully trust him, so it's gonna be like small stuff from my last practice run to the race run, obviously. But I'm saying like he's putting some loom into my fork right now, so I'm just trying to make it smoother. I think that like on the settings, it won't change much. Maybe one click here and there, but just trying to make it run a little bit smoother, so it's so dusty.
Great, thank you.
So yeah, Ben Cathro Vision. I do a lot of kind of on-track analysis, so I'm there watching these guys trying to ride their bikes down the track, and this one it's insane. Like, it's so rough, so dry and so loose up there that you almost want to be trying to do different lines everywhere to try and get out the holes, but then as soon as you get out of the holes, there's dust that's like so thick, and it's just really unpredictable and drifty. So riders are just having to plow through all the rough stuff. And for a line choice, man, it's a little bit annoying because there's not a whole lot going on. But there was a few key bits that were really interesting, seeing riders trying to figure out. And well, I mean, you've probably had loads of chat already that this track's a nightmare to set up for because the top is flat and pedally, then it gets super steep, so you want a stiff bike for the pedally, you want it softer for all the holes, and you can actually see it when I'm watching. Like, it seems like riders' bikes have got quite stiff front ends because it's so steep at the bottom, and I'm seeing, like, for instance, we'll go non-Fox here, but Bruni's bike's looking rougher than usual, I thought, and I think that's because they've had to set it up for how steep the track is. I might be wrong, I might be seeing things, but yeah, it's a weird one for setup. But yeah, riders are definitely finding this one tough. I've heard about 10 people say this is the hardest track they've raced on this year.
And who's looking good out there right now?
I mean, that Finlay Eilson just does not hold back. He rides every section as if he's sectioning for a video. It's insane. Everyone else is like, smooth, keep it flowing, and he's just like, no, we're good. Fastest time of the day, clip of the day, here we go, every section. And he goes fast, but I guess he had a really bad crash in quali, which didn't pay off. Oh, Brooke. Yeah, Brooke, I guess, fits in that category as well. He just flipping bulldozes through. Rougher the track is, the better he seems to perform. And he's just been flying through some of the sections. Fastest man through a lot of the sections I was looking at today and yesterday.
Thanks, Ben.
It's like I don't feel like I can push when it's steep in the like holes and stuff. Like I feel like I'm gonna get bounced. Can we add a little bit? Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
How's the bike feeling, Loris?
Good. Just the balance is a bit off, and I can't really do what I want to do in some spot, but the rest is kind of okay. So it's like details now. So I'm a bit picky, but in shock. It's like it works definitely better in the holes and stuff. Like just it works. But now whenever it's steep, it just go deep in. But I feel like I'm on the front, but maybe with 2 PSI more, it's better. I don't know. Just don't want to lose another run, kind of. Low speed is fine.
It's only deep.
It feels like only deep, but it's like basically you come in a turn, fast right to angle, switch the angle. There it's like too late. It's like too late. You missed the tail. You know, it's like because you go kind of not that deep, like middle stroke, not really deep.
Makes me think either the front is a little bit fast,
Okay.
because it's sitting up too much.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's like
No, I mean when you're trying to turn.
okay. Then low speed.
But if I slow, rebound down in the back,
It's gonna.
it's gonna sit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be even harder to turn.
No, because there's no. So it's gonna sit, and when it comes back, it won't come back as fast. So you're gonna have the time to just turn it. It's like it comes back up. You know, it's like hey.
Take your word for this one.
Yeah. You thinking low speed or high speed?
No, just one high. Low is not fast.
No problem. Thank you. I leave. Yep. Okay. What's the pressure now in the floor?
88.
How many PSI more? 1.5.
Front back felt the best I've had, yeah. He was able to turn it, got good travel.
Okay. You get one more now and then.
Rebound, I think, is the same. Do you want to just check? I don't know, it could do with a little bit of control, but it keeps me up on it.
Hey, good job. Thank you.
So it's good. Nice. See you later. So you just slow down a lot. And the top is alright.
Yeah, I mean it's not fast.
Even up there.
No. All about being sensitive.
She dialed, Greg?
She's dialed. Time to make.
I kind of want a bit more support everywhere.
Yeah, you're pretty good and buried in the travel.
How's it going out there this morning, Brendog?
It's minefield, but it's good. It's, you know, like having not really ridden downhill bike since Maribor. It's a bit of a shock to the system, but I'm actually feeling super good on my bike, considering I haven't ridden. But it's hard to keep up with the speed everyone's going, you know. But at least I'm feeling good, feeling confident. Bike's running good, stoked. Just got to get some more races under the belt and just get back into it. Maybe some time in Morzine.
And what kind of changes are you doing right now?
We're just trying to pull the whole bike up a little bit, getting buried in a few holes, which I didn't really like. So just keep the whole thing up a bit. Obviously we're going a bit faster now, holes are bigger. Got to try to stay out of that bottom range of travel as much as we can, really. So we'll see. See how she goes.
Jordi, what kind of adjustments are riders making this morning?
Mostly front end stuff because it's so steep, and then you're getting big holes in the steeps, so they need more hold up in the front, more air, more damping, and then trying to balance that with the flat bits up top, so it's a little bit tricky.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I race for the Stance Pivot Pro Team, and I am here in the Andorra World Cup, and I have my Mach 4 SL and I have it equipped with live valve. I'm running it in setting 2. No changes made to that setting, except right now we did change my compression, my front compression to 8 clicks, and yeah, I'm excited. I love the live valve. I don't have to think about opening up my suspension, and it's pretty rad.
Like I'm not feeling like, you know when you compress off a jump, you know, like if it's a bit slow off the high, you feel the bike sag on the back.
Yeah, or the burns.
I don't feel that. I don't feel that yet.
Okay.
So that's gonna do everything. Even off the jumps. Even off the jump. Shut, bro.
What was that adjustment you just made for Greg?
Just a little bit of low speed rebound to get it to sit in some of the steeper stuff, because the holes are just holes now. It's so big and it's getting hot, so it's better if it sits in and is composed than trying to get more and more grip with rebound, because it's just dust and holes anyway. So I think we're all right.
Yeah, the track in Vallnord is pretty demanding. I had a lot of struggle at my first practice day, crashed pretty hard, and then I had to keep it low. Yeah, but it's getting better every day, but the track's getting harder every day, so big holes, deep dust, and super hard to ride, especially in the steep parts at the end. Jordi changed my suspension completely at the first day, so he put less rebound in, so faster rebound and less compression, and this was totally different, but I think way better. So thanks for that, and I hope everything will be good for today and it will work out. Let's see.
Yeah, there's so much puzzling all the time, like, and I probably, you know, not to say that a lot of it's in your head, but 50% of it probably is in your head, you know. And Jordi's like, this is the right settings, you've got a good setup, you know, one click here and there makes such a huge difference. You're like, oh my god, it's amazing. All he did was like one click of rebound, and I was like, yes, so good. So he's basically like a therapist, like a mental coach.
I need my own therapist.
Because he knows what he's doing, you know. He's like, do this, bang, bang, bang. He sets it up first day, and then you just like, you're like, oh, let's try this, and he's like, no, don't try that. But to be fair, we did go 3 mil more on the forks, and that was massive.
It was good.
it's just such fine details that most people wouldn't be like, what, that's 3 mil or that's 1 or 2 clicks, and it make, you know, this is a World Cup, this is serious business, and it makes such a big difference when you're on the edge, you're on that limit. You need to find that edge where you're pushing, but you're not over the edge, and your bike can handle it and you can control it, and that's what we do.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Get out of here before more people want to take pictures.
All right, so that's a wrap for downhill here in Andorra, with Fox Factory rider Rachel Atherton taking the win in elite women's and Loris Vergier taking second place in men's. We got cross country coming up tomorrow, so stick around.